What is consciousness? A quantum field? A structure in the brain? A multidimensional projection? The very essence of awareness that gives rise to life.
It's a mystery because we don't know what we're trying to explain.
There's people that fall into consciousness and material.
Consciousness has so many different meanings.
The model that neuroscientists, neurologists, and psychiatrists operate out of is one that has the assumption that consciousness is something that arises from the brain, even though we don't really understand how that would be the case. And what happened with me was that it never made sense.
But if you study consciousness itself, and you study conscious experiences like near-death experiences, shared death experiences, remote viewing, telepathy, precognition, people who are able to manipulate matter at a distance, psychokinesis, people who are energy healers, power of prayer, all these big manifestations of consciousness kind of in a non-local form, you realize you need a bigger model.
Consciousness is a hybrid, it's technology.
How does it connect us with our world, our universe, and life beyond?
Because consciousness interacts with our physical environment, reality. That is the missing link.
What if consciousness is a force to Earth just like gravity?
Is there a link between consciousness, extrasensory perception, and other anomalous events?
It could be a near-death experience.
Up above are these swooping orbs of angelic choirs leaving sparkling golden trails against this blue-black velvety sky.
So that was about 38, 40 minutes that I had no heartbeat. I didn't want to be here anymore. I wanted to be there because it's so comfortable and so warm and so compassionate and so forgiving and everything.
People have out-of-body experiences from meditation to psychoactive drugs.
Bob Monroe had lots of really interesting out-of-body experiences, adventures and whatnot. He got to the point where he could control it quite well. And he wanted to see if other people could experience this. He wanted other people to be able to learn how to do this and experience it for themselves.
When you look at extraterrestrial experiencers or people that have had these peak experiences.
My daughter and I walked out of a movie theater at night. My daughter pointed up in the sky and she said, "What's that?" And it was just sitting there. It was a boomerang-shaped craft the size of a football field, a large orb telescoped open. It moved around like it was searching for something. Once you experience it, you can't go back. You know that reality is unbelievably bizarre.
Maybe we should reconstruct the search for intelligence as a search for consciousness. Organics are not the only place where you might organize space-time into something which is conscious. And maybe they long ago transcended the need for this. They could have started as us.
But we await the paradigm shift, which is critical in terms of our understanding the science of the subjective, integrating it with the science of the physical.
There are many researchers at academic institutions who have had personal experiences, who have perhaps seen this kind of shift in our paradigm around going from a materialist paradigm to one that's non-materialist, and they're getting interested and excited.
It's called the hard problem of consciousness, which is, can you explain in principle how dead matter is going to result in consciousness? Science doesn't have to throw out religion and claim that it's totally worthless, and religion doesn't have to be antagonistic toward science. There is a way in which we're seeing in our lifetime that these things are coming together.
Will we break through the stigma of this science of the extraordinary and challenge the true nature of reality in the Consciousness Connection?